today,
got a little project.
got a little project going on here. Had a buddy want us to put together an LS motor for him. So it's going in a 07 Silverado. Obviously the 5.3s in the Silverados. Luckily this one is not VVT, DOD, none of that stuff. But we're just gonna show like a little how-to video on how to break down a motor, you know. Well, it's already broke down, but really I guess how to reassemble the motor properly, set the timing, how to install the springs and the proper steps to get all that set up. Which I did pull the valves out, cleaned them up. Some of them were pretty gunked up, so cleaned those up already. Maybe on the next engine build, we can show how to tear apart a motor. This one, we got some stuff from BTR. Alfredo's gonna do us the honors of, safety first, Fredo. Alfredo's gonna do the honors and opening the box here. So here we go. See what's inside.
Man. And, oh, hold on, safety, as you said.
Yep.
And, you
Always.
guessed it, paper.
Paper, always. They've always put plenty of paper in here, every single time.
Worst
So
grade is a pillow. You want to take a nap in the shop, long nights.
I don't want to lay on this floor. It's dirty. All right, so see a timing cover here already. All right. This is extra horsepowers, of course. Got our sticker fridge going on over there.
That fridge already has like 14.
Yeah, we got a lot of BTR stuff. Shout out to BTR for always coming through. 2 to 3 day shipping like this. It's awesome every single time. I love you guys up there. Okay, timing valley cover.
Set this all out.
Nice.
Here, let me move this box and we'll lay it all out.
Okay. Here, you
through.
get that in. Okay. Some lifter trays. Nice.
Got the old
3-bolt cam gear. Bolt set.
Of course, can't forget the old nailings.
Yep, millings. High volume, high pressure oil pump. 10296. Told that that's the part number of choice there. Okay, got some BTR valve springs.
I don't know if you want that, but there you
Yeah,
go.
here's what we're putting in there, the beehive.
Okay. Next, we get the camshaft out there.
Okay, nice. Camshaft.
Yeah.
Okay, it's supposed to be a stage 3 truck cam. It is going in a truck. Stage 3. All
Got
right.
head bolts.
Head bolts, nice. Definitely need those.
Let's see what we got here. Here, I'll put the box up.
Those are the lifters. Should be the lifters anyways.
Yep, those are lifters.
Lifters, got some LS7 lifters, okay.
Nice little bolt
Oh,
here.
yep, that's always needed. You never know when you might need a bolt. I think there should be 3 of those because that goes in the cam plate there. Those go with that. Okay. Okay, 3-bolt conversion, nice. That goes with the cam. Okay. My brain is going haywire right now. We got too much stuff.
Oh, yeah. Got your water pump gaskets.
Water pump gaskets,
Yeah.
beautiful. Gotta have those.
Gotta have those.
It's always nice to have some
Those
fresh
seal
ones.
kits.
Yep,
Okay.
some hats. Crank bolt,
Crank bolt.
beautiful. Push rods, beautiful. Oh, our table's filling up quick.
Right here.
Yep, there's the other one. There's number 2. There should be probably 1 more, if not 2 more.
Okay.
That's to turn off the VVT there.
Number 3, my lord.
Number 3 and number
Number
4.
four.
Beautiful.
Oh, man.
Okay, got some
Gasket.
head gaskets. Nice. That's the other side there.
Man.
Header gaskets. Can't go wrong with those. And New oil pump gasket. Always, always. I just go ahead and get this. Might as well. You know, if the thing leaks, you know it's not coming from this because you got a new gasket on it. So you might as well get a new oil pan gasket. But once again, shout out to BTR. Filled up our table. Always come through. Anytime I order anything, awesome customer service up there. Appreciate all you guys, and we're gonna get this motor tore a little more apart. Kind of go through the steps here of what we do, how we get the crank off, the timing cover off, pull the cam out, the lifters, trays, all that stuff. So we'll go through here and get this thing going. You ready, Fredo?
Ready.
Time to get our hands dirty. Yep.
Time to go.
Time to go. All right, here we go. Action. All right. So first rule of order here is we just need to basically get this down to a, I don't know, bare block, I guess. So first things first, 13 millimeters for the top valley cover here. I'm gonna grab a bucket so we can. 13 millimeter for the top bolt. Now the valley cover can be kind of hard to pop off, so you just get a nice little pry bar here. Oh, there it is. Hold on. As my kid walks in, it's gonna be on YouTube, baby. Oh, closer.
Oh, cool. So this is the limiting stock?
Yep. I hope I got a new gasket.
Yeah. Oh,
Nope, that's an old pan gasket. It's all right. I got a new one. Luckily, we got a new one of these. Yeah, because that's not reusable. Don't reuse that. Do not try and bend and shape and try and make it to where it's usable again, because it's not. But we can save these O-rings. Sometimes these O-rings, when you get stuck to the top here, yeah, you just kind of pick them off. Can reuse these. It's ideal to replace them, but these can go in the new cover unless the new cover already has them. If we're lucky, and they do.
oh. Shoot. That didn't happen.
Go back to what you were doing, so I'm gonna cut that out. So hopefully the new cover has some, and they do. So here we are. So these we can just throw away. All right. You got it, Fredo? Are they stuck? They stuck? They're stuck. Are you sure?
Or not.
Can you loosen them up for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you loosen them up for me, thanks, buddy.
All right. I had a bunch of spinach today.
Yeah. So next roll of order here, 24 millimeter. Big ooga dooga. Okay. Crank bolt. Let's go ahead and pop that bad boy right off. There's the bolt right there. All right. Step 2 of taking the crank pulley out. Crank puller, very important. So, crank puller, okay, 3 claws, screw in the middle. You can get it from your local O'Reilly's, if you got an O'Reilly's near you. And then I have a snap-on puller extractor set that comes with this little flat surface with like a little guide here. That goes in the middle of your crank and keeps this from damaging your crank. when you're extracting it, crank puller extractor kit comes with this deal right here. It goes right here in the middle of the crank, nipple side in, and it just kind of pushes against the crank. This piece essentially goes in there. So what we'll do is, first thing you want to do is get the claws in here.
It's kind of like popping the cork off a wine bottle, right?
Yeah, pretty much. So in the back here, Fred, if you want to show the viewers here, on the back of the crank, do you see that little indention right there where the hook hooks into? See it right there?
I see it.
So it has it on all 3 spots. So what you want to do is you want to grip that. Okay, and then what I'm doing here is I'm loosening the bolt to where I can get this little pin deal in here. Now we tighten it, okay? So this right here, try to keep it in the middle as possible in here. I don't know if you can really tell from in there, the pin.
Yep,
yeah, see it in there?
Yep.
Okay, so it's somewhat in the middle. Like I said, it's just gonna push on that piece, get some more flat surface, so it'll push on the crank. So it'll push on the crank, and I believe this piece right here is,
So we can get up in there and see. Get all the angles. Yeah. There we go.
Look at this. So mine is a 3/4. Okay. And again, the big oogadoogas. All right, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the right. So just kind of give it some juice. Let's see.
Boom.
Crank pulleys off. Didn't damage the crank. Didn't really, well, made a little indention on this, but that ain't nothing.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than damaging your crank, having to pull your crank, you know, redo all. So next thing we want to do, get this timing cover off. As you can see, bro, look, front seal is leaking on this one. Look, we've got a new one. The seal came in the new one, so. So what we're gonna do, pull the front timing cover off, and that'll expose our cam and our oil pump and all that. So here we go. Now, we pop the timing cover off. Little pry bar action. Once again, there should be a tab somewhere. Oh, yeah, here we go. Little tab down here. That pops off. Exposes all your goods in here. Very simple to take the oil pump off. It's these 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4. There is no pickup tube on it, so we're good there. So if I'm going to hit those with a 10, it is a 10 millimeter.
We do have a new oil pump for this, so we'll be starting with this part. All right.
All it does, slides right off the crank. It is obviously a crank gear driven oil pump. GM, they're geniuses over there. Next thing, again, the same socket you use for the crank gear is the same size for the cam bolt here. So this is your cam gear. This motor, runs off the timing with this gear right here, but we're changing it to a 3-bolt cam gear, which will turn all this stuff off. So Fred, if you want to get the big Milwaukee, it's right behind you, sir. So 24 millimeter socket onto the bolt here. Make sure you're in reverse. Throw it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Now floor it. Okay. Yeah. all the way. Okay. So this bolt here pops right out. I'm not going to use this anymore. Throw that away. Pull your cam gear off. I'm not going to use that anymore. We'll throw that out. But we will inspect the timing chain here. Make sure everything's good. Looks pretty good. We will actually reuse the timing gear. It is metal, so you can reuse that. It's not like the old days where we got timing belts, where the belts break and you pay an arm and a leg just to get it taken care of. So next, 10 millimeter. This is your timing chain guides, which will upgrade that as well. All right, so this, trash. All right, now the 4 bolts holding the cam plate on are T40 bits, Torx bits. So I'm gonna go grab those right now and show you how to properly get those off too. So now that I got my T40 bits, I know I got a few of them here, but I just wanted to show you guys. These things are notorious for breaking. As you can see that one, as you can see that one, they always break off. These are your Harbor Freight. Come on, focus in. And nope, maybe not. So these are your Harbor Freight Power Torque T40 bits, but not gonna lie, this Craftsman, shout out to Craftsman, Sears Special T40 bit. This thing has stayed together through multiple cam swaps, and we're gonna use it once more again today. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself and it breaks. We shall see. So here we go. So you line the star up in the hole. You want to push against the motor as well as lift. Fredo's going to be the spotter here. Okay, star in the hole, push and turn. Once again, Craftsman, pulled through, didn't break. Love this tool, love it. Cam plate right here literally just pops off. So you have a little gasket here, and if you can rub over this gasket and you cannot feel an indent, it bulging off of the cam plate, time to replace it. Because that right there, folks, will cause an oil leak. So we don't need that. So BTR sent us one, so we're just gonna go ahead and replace it anyways. Throw that in the trash pile. Okay, the most meticulous part here is pulling the cam out. What I like to do is get your cam bolt that you threw away, put in here, give it a few turns. That way you got a little bit of extra guidance when you pull the cam out. Now it's very critical that you do this slowly so you don't A, knock a cam gear out, B, a cam gear, A, knock a cam bearing out, B, mess up a cam bearing and scratch it up, because then you're going to scratch up your cam. It's going to cause everything to fail internally in the motor, and then you're just going to have to rebuild the whole motor again. You're going to lose oil pressure. It's a big domino effect, and we don't want that. So we're going to pull this very carefully. Got AC in the shop, and man, it's getting hot in here. All right, so here we go. Pulling the cam out slowly. Kind of turn it as you pull, and it's gonna clunk out a little bit a few times. Just gotta kind of be somewhat gentle with it. See that right there? So just gotta find the sweet spot. There it is. Cam starts coming out. You twist while you pull slowly. Don't pull on it too hard. You don't want to knock a bearing out. Twist, find the hole, because you got these big guides here. This part right here is actually what sits in your bearing. So you want to get that through the hole here. See how that one right there? Yep. Comes through the hole, boom, okay. Very slowly. Now you just gotta line this one up, okay, see there? Boom. I like to twist just to keep it lubed up a little bit. Okay, slowly, very good. Very slowly. Okay, we're on the last one here. Boom.
Boom.
That there is your factory cam.
Congratulations. It's a factory cam.
It's a cam. No gender, no genders.
No.
It's just a cam.
Yep.
And there you go. There you have it. And right here is your cam bearing. I don't know if you can see how good that looks right there, but folks, that is what you want to see. You don't want to see no scuffs, no scratches. It should look literally as smooth as that right there all the way through, which obviously you can only see the first couple,
Well,
but that is all that matters. Right there is that that front one is good. More than likely the rest of them are going to be good.
yeah, so you can kind of see a little bit through here. Kind of see the ones in the back.
So moving forward, now this might happen to you. Always double check when you pull off any plates for the gaskets. This front timing cover has a gasket as well. Go ahead and replace all the gaskets. You're tearing your motor apart, you're putting it in whatever you're putting it in. Go ahead and replace the gaskets. So we're gonna throw that one aside, but you don't wanna double stack gaskets either. That's why you wanna always double check. Make sure your surfaces are smooth, they're all metal. Because you don't want to double stack gaskets, that's going to cause issues in the long run. Yeah, reminder.